What's up, guys? I haven't made a video in a while. I just started actually bulking again, so I'm not dieting for a show anymore, just for simple reasons. I want to keep growing. I want to get a bit bigger before the next time I step on stage. I only actually had a 7-month off season, so it wasn't really much time for me to grow a lot, especially being natural. When you're natural, growing is a lot slower, so I'm going to be taking anywhere from 2 to 5 years off before I do my next show. I feel it's a pretty smart decision because I'm only 18 years old, so I have plenty of time to keep growing and just focus on getting stronger. So the program I just started this program last week. I'm back on 753. It's basically a version of 531, just a bit more volume. It's Matt Ogus's version. So how it works is he takes your 1 rep max and only uses 90% of that 1 rep max. So for example, let's say you have a 335 pound squat 1 rep max, 90% of that would be 300 pounds. So all the percentages are going to be based off of 90% of your 1 rep max. So for today, I'm only on cycle 1 right now, so lifts start pretty light. Like the first cycle is usually very light. Nothing's really too hard. I actually ran this program 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, I think, and it was a solid program. Like I made some solid gains on it. That's why I'm back to it. It's only you only train 4 days a week, so it's good for a natural athlete to have lots of time off of the gym and just focus on recovering properly and growing. So I'll show you guys what we're doing for today. I don't know how well you guys can see this, but for today, if you can see that, I'm on week 3 right now. So I have squat. I'm doing 255 for 8 sets of 3. That's 85% of 90% of my 1 rep max currently. And then next week I have a deload, and then I'm going back to something called top set PR week. And that top set PR week is when you try to hit new PRs and try to test your strength out, so I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, I'll take you guys through my squat day today, show you guys exactly what exercises I'm doing. I'm gonna do a commentary over that, and I'll tell you why I'm doing each exercise and what benefits there are to it, and yeah, so please stay along for the ride of this video, and I hope you guys enjoy the workout. So please leave a like, a comment, and hit that subscribe button for more video, guys. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Alright, what's up, guys? So right here you're seeing me squat 255 pounds. This was for my 8 sets of 3. Sorry if I'm coughing and stuff, guys, and my voice sounds a little raspy and messed up. I either have allergies or a very bad cold. I'm not too sure what it is. I've had it for about a week now. It's not affecting my performance or anything in the gym, so I'm sort of thinking it's just allergies because it's more of just a stuffy nose and an itchy throat. Anyways, back to the training. So the 255 for the 8 sets of 3 felt actually pretty good. I was pretty surprised with how I felt with it. My training sessions prior to this haven't been the best. I haven't been getting the best sleeps just because it is exam season. I have a lot of ISUs due at school right now, so school's pretty stressful. I'm going to bed a little later because I typically go to the gym for 2 to 3 hours at night and then go home and do my homework, and sometimes I can be up pretty late. Anyway, so on all of these sets, I would say I hit about maybe a 6.5 to 7 RPE. Nothing felt too heavy. Form felt really good this day, actually. One thing I have noticed, though, with my squat, which I would really like to improve on, is my breathing. I get so focused on form and just breaking parallel and driving the bar up really hard that I honestly sometimes forget to breathe in between reps. If you're watching me here, sometimes I'll take that big deep breath in because I do remember, but there are some times that I just hold my breath and I completely forget to breathe, and that's not a good habit to have because you can really end up hurting yourself if you're not breathing properly. So after I did squats, I moved on to stiff-legged deadlifts. Stiff-legged deadlifts, guys, are one of my favorite exercises for hamstrings. They've helped my hamstrings develop very well. It's also helped me develop my deadlift, actually. I noticed, well, when including stiff-legged deadlifts in my program, my overall deadlift PR does go up. I can lift a lot heavier with better form. Sorry, guys. But yeah, so right here I have 225 on the bar. I think I was doing 3 sets of 6 to 8 reps. The first week I think I got 3 sets of 6. Second week got 3 sets of 7. Third week I think I got 3 sets of 8. I'm not too sure. I wasn't really counting the reps, but I was focusing on just trying to progressive overload on this lift, trying to get stronger with it each week. If that's adding a little bit of weight or adding a couple reps in here and there, I've been really focusing on getting stronger with it, with keeping my form super, super clean. After I did the stiff-legged deadlifts, I moved on to a hack squat. The hack squat honestly felt really good on this specific day. I tried, I think it was a week before this, I was doing my hack squat with squat shoes on, and it felt really weird. The squat shoes have like a different type of material on the bottom of the shoe instead of these rider wear shoes. I find the rider wear shoes have a very good grip, so it grips that like panel or whatever where my feet are very well. And when I was wearing the squat shoes were just like sliding all over the place, and they kind of mess with my foot placement. My foot placement would slide and kind of mess up my squat. So switching to these shoes was really smart. Here I have 2 plates on each side. I'm not exactly how heavy that is because I don't know how heavy that hack squat piece is itself without the plates on. But this felt pretty good. I think I was getting 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps, and it was moving pretty smooth. Anyways, I want to talk to you guys about Candido. I just learned about this guy yesterday. I think he's 26 or 27 years old. He's a natural power lifter, and he's really good at what he does. He hits some crazy numbers, and I'm looking into trying his 6-week strength training program. If any of you guys have experience with that, I would love a comment down below. Just tell me your experience, if you'd recommend the program, because I am really looking into doing a strength program and just focusing on getting stronger, so I can then focus on hypertrophy and lift heavier weights with more bodybuilding movements. Here I'm actually doing some standing calf raises, guys. I was doing 5 sets of 6. And I'm using a tip that I got from Alberto Nunez. If you guys don't know who that is, he's a natural pro bodybuilder. Very informative. He gives out great information. And one of his tips for growing calves, he doesn't have the best calf insertions, and neither do I. So I've been taking a lot of advice from him because I think he's been pretty successful with developing his calves. And he basically says to pause for about 1 to 3 seconds in the bottom position before coming up and squeezing the muscle. So I've been pausing for about 1 to 3 seconds at the bottom. I've been doing that for about 3 or 4 weeks now. I have seen a little bit of gains. My calves are very stubborn to get growing, so it definitely is helping. It's probably shocking them a little bit because I never used to do calf raises like this with the big pause at the bottom. I more or less just bounce the weight, even though that's not really what you're supposed to do. So I'm just trying to focus on squeezing that muscle a lot more. After the standing calf raises, I moved on to another hamstring movement. Here I'm doing laying hamstring curls. This is honestly one of my favorite exercises for hamstrings next to stiff-legged deadlifts. I think I would put this behind stiff-legged deadlifts. But this is another great exercise for your hamstrings, and you get a really good contraction doing the laying ones, I find. I do enjoy doing the laying ones more than the seated ones just because I get a way better contraction. I find I can stretch the muscle a little harder, and I can just use more weight. We also don't have the best seated hamstring curl machine at this gym. It's a plate loaded one. It's a super old school one. So it's not the best to really overload the hamstrings with just because it's not the best piece of equipment. And it fits my body weird, the way the pads line up on my knees and stuff. I have pretty long femurs and long legs in general. So it just doesn't really, the seated ones don't really work for my body type with the machine at this gym. Next, moved on to the hip abductors. Here I'm doing, I think these are called good girls on the hip abductions, or that's like the kind of slang nickname for them. And then I do the good girls on my squat day, and I do the bad girls on my deadlift day. And I've honestly noticed with using these hip abduction machines, it is helping my squat. It's helping me drive my knees outwards instead of letting them cave inwards coming out of the bottom of a squat. Because that was one of my problems when I used to squat. I would come out of the bottom position and my knees would kind of cave in. So the hip abduction machines have definitely helped for that. I'm only doing 2 ab exercises a week. Here on my squat day, I'm doing 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps with the hanging leg raises. And then on my deadlift day, I'm doing 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps of cable crunches using the ropes. And those have both been pretty good exercises. I don't really need much of a I don't really need too many ab exercises in my programming just because I do focus on the big lifts, and I find my abs do get worked enough focusing on just the squat, the deadlift, the bench press, and the overhead press. And yeah, guys, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and hit that subscribe button if you guys want more of these videos with the commentaries over the workouts. It's my first time doing it. It feels a little awkward kind of watching myself work out and talking over it. So it is going to be something to get used to. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and hit that subscribe button for more videos, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.